Hey guys, it's Rob from
GameDev Journey.
And we're back. Another day, another developer diary. And today we're looking at Thronefall by Jonas Tirala. Thronefall is a minimalist strategy game about building and defending your tiny kingdom. It's basically a single-player strategy game for everybody who does not have the time to play something as complex as Age of Empires anymore. Thronefall tries to remove the frustration and stress from the RTS genre and make it more accessible to a wider audience. Compared to classical RTS games, you only control a single character and you can only build specific buildings on predefined spots. You build and upgrade your castle during the day and you defend it against waves of enemies during the night. Despite the simplicity, there is quite a bit of strategic depth. You have to find the correct counters to enemies, optimize your build order, and make sure your troops are positioned correctly. It shares a lot of qualities with traditional RTS games, but intentionally simplifies it a lot to make it more approachable. The dev team chose Unity because they were well familiar with it. It has a large community, many plugins and tools, and good documentation. The Unity drama of installation fees happened during their development, so switching engines was not really a realistic option at that point. They will reconsider which engine to use for the next game is. Perhaps it will be Unity again, but Unreal and Godot are also strong contenders. As always, I asked the team if they had any advice for fellow devs, and this is what they had to say. Make a small game. It's easier to compete on quality than on quantity. Explore multiple ideas and make prototypes for each one before you settle for one. It's easier to pick the best option out of a selection than to come up with the best option from scratch. If you're aiming for commercial viability, aim for fun, appeal, and scope very early on. All three are equally important. Define clear design goals and treat the development process like a search algorithm to find the best design possible. Look closely at how the industry is changing, as the game dev industry has historically evolved quite rapidly, and it is important to adapt to change. Have fun and prioritize your personal well-being over everything else. Helping yourself first is the most efficient way of helping the world next. The meaning of life is to make as many valuable experiences as possible before you die. As a game developer, that's what you do. You create experiences and help people experience things they could not have otherwise. Just make sure it does not take away from the other amazing experiences in life. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing if you're enjoying my content. Thank you to Jonas for letting us in on the development behind Thronefall, and thanks for watching. Remember to come back tomorrow for another developer diary of the day.